All right, let's begin with cricket first up. And bowled out for 217 in the first game and 142nd in the second ODI. The number one ranked ODI side in the world, beaten by 141 runs in that first ODI and then 134 in the second. The Indian batsmen have been thoroughly exposed in the face of some hostile bowling by the South African bowlers. No wonder that the Proteas are laughing at the Indians. Dale Steyn, AB de Villiers, they're all making fun of India's batting, and with good reason.
Hopefully we did score a few of the batters going into the final ODI and the Test series. It's always nice to sort of score a few batters going into a big series like this, especially a big batting lineup like the Indian team has.
And by the looks of what we saw, it certainly seems that they have, for it's the same old story. Or should we say the same old story? A pacey and bouncy pitch, a battery of fast bowlers teaming in, and the Indian batsmen have found it very, very difficult. After two back-to-back ODI losses, Team India has taken a step back. Batting on featherbeds, flaying hapless bowlers and chasing down mammoth scores with ridiculous ease, and it seemed that all was well with the all-conquering Indian team. But these two matches have served as a reality check, and the South African skipper couldn't help taking this dig.
I think they're very talented, and to sort of get under their skin is always important, especially playing in our home conditions.
While Captain Dhoni in his usual calm manner dismissed calls of any drastic change, but he had plenty to say on India's poor shot selection.
What has happened is in this series we have lost the top three maybe quite early, and that has really exposed our middle order to some extent.
But given what we saw at Joburg and then in Durban, there was no surprise that Dale Steyn mocked the batsman of the number one ODI side in the world.
It definitely was a wake-up call for the Indians, I think. It's like I said earlier, it's not Mumbai where the ball doesn't get higher than the stumps.
One of the most accomplished batsmen in the lineup differed.
It's not about getting frightened or anything. He's a quality bowler, we all know that, and we should be good enough to tackle that.
And while Virat might not be scared, but questions will be asked of the other batsmen, and the best way to respond to the jibes is with the bat. Let's hope that's what the Indian team does. For one only needs to recall the nightmarish tours of England and Australia 2 years back, and one also needs to question the role of coach Duncan Fletcher's inputs or the lack of it. Clearly time is running out for Dhoni's Devils. With the Rasesh Mandan in Durban, Navneet Prabhu, Headlines Today.